tried it, so you don't have to.
You were the talk of the town.
And I was the talk of the town because Patrick pinches butts.
Butt pincher.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So for this video, I thought we'd do some more holiday reading. These ones are going to be more related to New Year's, since New Year's is right around the corner, literally. So I thought we'd do some of that. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Why don't we dive right on in? The New Year's Gift by Manjari Shukla. Little Johnny was very happy today. It was because he was going to market with his father on New Year's Eve to purchase various things, all of his own liking. The market was quite lively, and all the shops were decorated with light bulbs of different shades. Just then, Johnny noticed a shop where a good number of birds were kept in a cage. They were repeatedly hitting their beak on the cage trying to get out. Many of them were bleeding. Johnny felt pity for those birds. When he could not control himself any longer, he went over to the shopkeeper. "Why have you trapped these innocent birds?" he asked him. "Why don't you let them free? It is not fair to restrict anyone's freedom." "I don't enjoy this," the shopkeeper replied, "but I don't have any other source of livelihood. I also need money to feed my family." Johnny looked at his father, who put his hand inside his pocket. "What about all those things which you had planned to purchase, Johnny?" he asked. Johnny felt puzzled for a moment, but he had decided that the freedom of those birds was more important than any celebration. He reached out and held his father's hand. "Dad," he said, "I can enjoy New Year's Eve with my friends, but these birds will enjoy it better in the free sky." His father handed over the money to the shopkeeper. "You can set these birds free," he said to him, "and from tomorrow onwards you can enjoy me at the shop. I will convince the owner to give you a respectable job." The shopkeeper felt happy and handed over the cage to Johnny. He opened the bolted cage door. All the birds started flying out one after another. Johnny started clapping. "Dad, now they will also enjoy the new year with their family and friends. I am thankful to you. There could not have been a better gift for New Year's," said Johnny, relieved. "You deserve that, my dear," said his father as he hugged him. The Little New Year by Ellen Robena Field. One cold morning, Maurice awoke from his dreams and sat up in bed and listened. He thought he heard a knock at his window, but though the moon was shining brightly, Jack Frost had been so busily at work that Maurice could not see through the thickly painted panes. So he crept sleepily out of bed and opened the window and whispered, "Who is there?" "I am," replied a tinkling voice. "I am the Little New Year, ho ho, and I've promised to bring a blessing to everyone. But I am such a little fellow, I need somebody to help me distribute them. Won't you please come out and help?" "Oh, it's so cold," said Maurice. "I'd rather go back to my warm bed." And he shivered as Jack Frost, who was passing, tickled him under the chin with one of the frosty paintbrushes. "Never mind the cold," urged the New Year. "Please help me." So Maurice hurried into his clothes and was soon out in the yard. There he found a rosy-cheeked boy a little smaller than himself, pulling a large cart which seemed to be loaded with good things. On one side of his cart was painted the word love, and on the other, kindness. As soon as the New Year saw Maurice, he said, "Now please take hold and help me pull." And down the driveway and up the hill they traveled until they came to an old shanty. "Here is where I make my first call," said the New Year. Maurice looked wonderingly at him. "Why, nobody lives here but an old man who works for us, and he hasn't any children." "He needs my help," said the New Year, "for grown people like to be thought of just as much as children do. You shovel out a path to his window while I unload some of my blessings." And the little hands went busily at work, piling up warm clothing, wood, and a New Year's dinner. the New Year singing as he worked. Oh, I am the little New Year, ho, ho. Here I come, tripping it over the snow, shaking my bells with a merry ding. So open your door and let me in. Old Joe, hearing some noise outside, came to the door, and when he saw all the nice gifts, the tears ran down his cheeks for gladness. And as he carried them into the house, he whispered, The dear Lord has been here tonight. Where are we going now? Asked Maurice as they ran down the hill. To take some flowers to a poor sick girl, answered the New Year. Soon they came to a small white house where the New Year stopped. Why, Bessie, our sewing girl lives here, said Maurice. I didn't know she was sick. See, said the New Year, this window is open a little. Let's throw this bunch of pinks into the room. They will please her when she wakes, and will make her happy for several days. Then they hurried to other places, leaving some blessings behind them. What a wonderful cart you have, said Maurice. Though you have taken so much out, it never seems to get empty. You are right, Maurice. There is never any end to love and kindness. As long as I find people to love and be kind to, my cart is full of blessings for them, and it will never grow empty until I can no longer find people to help. If you will go with me every day and help me scatter my blessings, you will see how happy you will be all the long year. A Happy New Year, called someone, and Maurice found himself in bed and his sister standing in the doorway smiling at him. Have you had a pleasant dream, dear? She asked. Why, where's the little New Year? Said Maurice. He was just here with me. Come into Mamma's room and see what he has brought you, answered his sister. There in a snowy white cradle he found a tiny baby brother, the gift of the New Year. How happy Maurice was then. But he did not forget his dream. Old Joe and Bessie had their gifts too, and Maurice tried so hard to be helpful that he made all his friends glad because the Happy New Year had come. And there you have it. Those stories were a bit interesting and different. They're not as common, I find, but they were interesting. Seems like holiday season stories are always like about bringing joy and happiness to people, which is a good thing. Stories like that should happen all year round, though. But I hope you guys enjoyed this month of holiday stories. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!